Have you ever wondered how a simple smile can hide endless struggles, pain, and doubts, yet still give strength to move forward? Behind every confident face, there is a story of resilience. This is not just about success, it's about turning fear into power, loneliness into determination, and dreams into reality. If you've ever felt small, unheard, or doubted by the world, this story will remind you of the strength you already carry within. A smile can mean many things. To the world, it often looks like joy, confidence, or peace. But many times, behind a smile, there lies a storm. Some people smile to hide their loneliness, some to cover their anger, and some because they don't want the world to see their pain. Yet, this very act of smiling in the face of struggle becomes a superpower. A smile is not weakness, it is quiet strength. It says, no matter what I'm facing, I refuse to let it break me. Think about how many women you've seen who keep smiling through the hardest times. They carry pain, but they also carry hope. That hope shines in their eyes and gives them the courage to stand tall. A smile is not just an expression, it is a shield, a light, and sometimes the only thing that keeps us moving forward. From a young age, many of us are told not to show our pain, not to cry in front of others, not to let anyone see us weak. These lessons shape us. They make us believe that strength means silence. For some, this becomes a struggle because expressing emotions feels like a crime. But there is also a hidden gift in this lesson. It teaches us resilience. It forces us to look within for comfort instead of always depending on the outside world. Imagine a little girl growing up with her mother's words echoing in her mind, "Never let anyone see your tears." At first, she may feel burdened, but later in life, she realizes that this lesson gave her a strong spine and a brave heart. She may struggle to cry on command, but she never struggles to stand tall when life tries to break her. No matter how much we achieve, there are days when self-doubt creeps in. Am I doing enough? Is my work good enough? Do I even deserve the love and recognition I'm getting? These questions haunt so many dreamers. Especially women who often feel they need to prove themselves twice as hard. It's easy to look at others and feel small in comparison. But here is the truth. No dream is ever too small, no step ever too insignificant. What looks ordinary to you might be extraordinary to someone else. A smile, a kind gesture, a brave decision, all of these are acts of greatness. Instead of asking, am I enough? Ask, am I moving forward? Because progress, no matter how small, is proof of courage. Great stories don't always begin in big cities or grand families. Sometimes they begin in the quiet corners of small towns. A girl born in a tiny place may one day stand on the world's biggest stages. The journey may look like luck from the outside, but behind it are years of discipline, sacrifice, and unshakable belief. When you come from a place where opportunities are rare, your hunger to achieve becomes greater. You dream not just for yourself, but for the people who believe in you, for the little ones who will follow after you. Every achievement becomes proof that, if I can do it, so can you. The soil of small towns grows the strongest roots, and from those roots rise the tallest trees. Dreams are the beginning of every great journey. Without dreams, we only exist. With dreams, we live with purpose. But dreaming is not enough. You must dream big. Big enough that people laugh at you. Big enough that it scares you. Because small dreams don't push you to grow. And when you choose to dream, you will face doubters. People may laugh at you, pull you down, or remind you of your limitations. But remember this, your dreams are your responsibility. If you don't protect them, no one else will. Every great achiever was once told, you can't do it. They proved the world wrong by refusing to give up. So dream bravely, dream loudly, and most importantly, dream with all your heart. Dreams are beautiful, but they demand effort. Hard work is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Many people stop halfway because the path feels too heavy, too exhausting. But here is the truth: hard work never betrays you. Every late night, every sacrifice, every tear that you hide while pushing forward is building your future quietly. Success doesn't always announce itself loudly. It arrives silently, after years of consistency. People may call you lucky, but only you know the battles you fought when no one was watching. Hard work is your silent partner, and it never lies. Whenever you try to rise, the world will have something to say. Some will clap for you, some will criticize you, and some will try to pull you down. The noise can be overwhelming, but the strongest warriors learn to stay focused, to filter the voices they allow inside. If you listen to every doubt, you'll never move forward. Instead, listen to your own heartbeat. It knows where you're meant to go. Silence the world by proving yourself through action. The loudest response is not in words, but in success. To be a woman is to carry endless strength wrapped in grace. Women are taught to nurture, to sacrifice, to smile through pain. But being a woman also means having the courage to dream for yourself. Society may call you fragile, but your spirit is unbreakable. You are the foundation of families, the heartbeat of communities, and the creators of change. Every woman carries within her the purest power, the ability to rise even when the world underestimates her. Being a woman is not a limitation, it is a gift, a responsibility, and a superpower of its own. There are moments when success itself feels heavy. You achieve something, people admire you, and yet deep down, you wonder if you truly deserve it. This fear of not being enough is one of the biggest struggles many face. But here's the secret. Feeling not enough means you are still hungry for growth. It means you are humble enough to know there's more to learn, more to achieve. Instead of letting this fear crush you, let it push you to become better every single day. Remember, perfection is a myth, but progress is real. Every dreamer builds a kingdom, not with bricks and stone, but with courage, persistence, and vision. This kingdom is not given, it is earned. Piece by piece. Every effort adds a wall, every sacrifice becomes a pillar, every victory places a crown on your head. The most powerful kingdoms are not inherited, they are created by those who refuse to stop. And the beauty is your kingdom doesn't just belong to you. It inspires others, gives hope to those who feel small, and proves that impossible is just another word for untrade. Criticism is something no one can escape. The more you shine, the more shadows gather around you. People will talk, they will judge, and sometimes they will try to break your spirit. But criticism is not always your enemy. It can be your teacher. Learn to take what builds you and ignore what breaks you. Not every voice deserves space in your mind. Remember, even the tallest mountain faces strong winds, yet it stands unshaken. In the same way, your strength lies in rising above the noise, refusing to bend under pressure, and walking forward with unshakable faith in yourself. The path of growth is often lonely. When you dare to dream differently, not everyone will understand. Some will leave you, others will doubt you. But loneliness is not always a curse. It is a forge where courage is created. It is in silence that you discover your true voice. It is in solitude that you build the fire to keep moving, even without applause. Do not fear being alone. Fear losing yourself by trying to fit in. Loneliness teaches you that your worth does not depend on company, but on the strength you carry within. Every scar tells a story. Pain can either break you or build you. The choice is yours. Many people let pain define them. They become bitter, hopeless, and stuck. But those who rise take their pain and turn it into fuel. They let heartbreak become wisdom, failure become motivation, and rejection become redirection. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and so are you. Your struggles are not signs of weakness. They are the very tools shaping your strength. Let your wounds become your weapons, and your pain become your power. Amidst all struggles and victories, there is one thing that keeps you grounded: gratitude. It is easy to complain about what you lack, but gratitude reminds you of what you already have. Gratitude does not mean you stop dreaming. It means you dream with a full heart. It keeps you humble when you succeed and hopeful when you fail. Every smile you receive, every opportunity that comes your way, every lesson that life teaches, be thankful. Gratitude transforms ordinary days into blessings and challenges into stepping stones. Dreams are fragile in the beginning. They need protection like a seed needs soil, water, and sunlight. Many people would try to steal your dreams by mocking you, by doubting you. by reminding you of your limits. But no one has the right to decide what you can or cannot do. Your dreams belong to you alone. Guard them fiercely. Feed them with hard work, shield them with faith, and let them grow with time. One day, the very people who doubted you will look up to the tree that grew from the seed you never gave up on. When you look up at the sky, do you see boundaries? No. The sky is endless, open and free, and so are your possibilities. Yet many people build invisible walls in their minds. They say, "I can't," before even trying. But the truth is, the only real limits are the ones you place on yourself. When you break those walls, you discover that life has no ceiling. The sky belongs to those who dare to fly, who spread their wings even when the world tells them they cannot. Remember, the sky is endless, and so are you. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of the journey. Every time you fall, you gain a lesson that no victory could ever teach you. Falling hurts. It bruises your pride, it shakes your faith. But rising after a fall builds an unshakable spirit. Think of all the great achievers. None of them reached the top without stumbling many times. What made them different was not that they never failed, but that they refused to stay down. Every fall is a rehearsal for greatness. Rise again, stronger than before, and let the world see your resilience. Dreams are achieved not by giant leaps, but by small, consistent steps. Every single day you move forward, even just a little, is progress. Some days you may feel like you've moved only an inch. That inch matters. Over time, those inches become miles, and those miles become achievements that once felt impossible. Do not underestimate the power of small beginnings. The tallest buildings are built brick by brick, and your dreams are no different. Stay patient, stay steady, and keep walking. You are closer than you think. Your journey is not just about you. Every step you take, every battle you fight, every victory you earn, someone is watching. Maybe a younger sister, maybe a stranger, maybe someone who feels lost. Your courage becomes their hope. Your smile becomes their strength. Without even realizing it, you may become the reason someone else refuses to give up. That is the beauty of living with purpose. You not only build your own path, you light the way for others. And there is no greater legacy than being someone's silent inspiration. Life will test you in every way, through rejection, heartbreak, failure, and fear. But what defines you is not what happens to you, but how you respond. An unstoppable spirit is not someone who never breaks. It is someone who breaks but puts themselves back together, stronger than before. It is someone who refuses to quit, no matter how heavy the burden gets. Remember, storms will come, but they cannot drown a soul that chooses to rise. Be unstoppable, be unshakable, be the fire that even the rain cannot put out. Belief is the seed of every miracle. You can have talent, resources, and opportunity, but without belief, they remain unused. Belief is what turns fear into courage and doubt into determination. Even when no one else trusts you, your own belief can carry you forward. It whispers, "I will." It is not arrogance, it is faith. Faith in your efforts, in your dreams, and in the path that life has placed before you. The moment you believe in yourself, half the battle is already won. Fear will always try to sit in the driver's seat of your life. It will whisper reasons to quit, to shrink, to stay where you are. But hope is stronger. Hope says, there is more waiting for you. Choosing hope doesn't mean ignoring fear. It means refusing to let fear control you. Every great leap forward begins with hope, a spark that says tomorrow can be brighter than today. When you carry hope in your heart, even the darkest night cannot last forever. Many people wait for the perfect opportunity, the perfect guidance, or the perfect time. But those who rise don't wait, they create. They carve their own path with persistence and vision. Sometimes that means walking a road no one else has walked before. It feels uncertain, even scary. But remember, the world's greatest achievements came from those who dared to walk alone until others followed. Don't just walk the path given to you. Build your own, and let it become a trail others are inspired to follow. Success is not just about fame, money, or applause. True success is living with purpose. It's about knowing why you wake up each morning. It's about using your gifts not only to build your own dreams, but to impact the lives of others. Purpose is what makes your journey meaningful, even when it's hard. It keeps you steady when life shakes you, and it fills you with fulfillment that no material reward can match. When you live with purpose, you do more than exist. You leave a mark that time cannot erase. At the end of it all, what will matter is not the obstacles you faced, but the courage with which you lived. Your story will be remembered not because you never struggled, but because you never stopped fighting. The legacy of courage is greater than any crown or title. It is the inspiration you leave behind in the hearts of others. So smile through the storms, dream bigger than your fears, and rise higher than your doubts. Your journey is proof that nothing is impossible for those who refuse to quit. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like this video and visit our channel for more powerful and uplifting stories. Your journey matters, and we're here to remind you of the strength you already carry within.